Stop! Drop the weapon!
Hey folks, Wish SE up here in New Hampshire. I'm going to do a review, both a quick tabletop but mostly a shooting review of the Beretta. This is the Brigadier, this is the Elite II. The Elite II is really a very nice gun. Some of the things that differentiate it from the other Berettas out there are things like the skeletonized hammer, the extended mag release. You've got serrations on the front of the slide and on the rear of the slide. You've got checkering or some indentations both on the rear of the grip and on the front of the grip, so it's very easy to get a really nice solid grip in your hand. It also has the target crown on the barrel itself, so it's a very accurate gun. From the look of the gun, it's absolutely beautiful. So it's two-tone, this two-tone finish. The double action trigger on this gun is really good for a double action trigger. While it's long, it is very stable and easy to get, to drive all the way back. And then the single action is really quite nice. So the single action break and then the reset on this, it's somewhat long, but it's tactile, so there's quite a bit of distance as you're letting the trigger back out to reset, but you feel it and you hear it, which I really like. So pretty excited to be shooting this. Unlike the 92, which has a decocking mechanism and a safety, so that decocker will also put the gun in a safe condition, this only has a decocking mechanism. I prefer that, just like the SIG 226. I like a gun, if it's a double action pistol, auto-loading pistol like this, I prefer to have simply a decocking mechanism so I don't have to deal with a safety. So that's a real quick overview. We're going to bang out to the range and send some rounds, hopefully on target. Let's get to it. Okay folks, so now we're at the range and we're going to shoot the Beretta Elite II. This is the Brigadier. So this gun, all it has, it does have a decocking mechanism, but that's it. I prefer that for this type of double action pistol. So when the gun is ready to be fired, right? If the hammer's cocked, all we do is use the decocking mechanism, and that's it. So double action gun with this type of setup is certainly what I prefer. The fit and finish of this gun are very nice. Just the way the gun looks with its two-tone finish and design feels good in the hands. It's a little big for my hands, but again, I think that's a subjective feel. So I'm pretty excited to shoot this gun. This gun is set up with black on black, so black rear sight, black front. Nice setup. And we're just going to get to shooting it. So we're going to do our same drill that we did before, and I've used many times with a double action pistol, is just shoot 5 rounds double action and then transition to some single action shots so we can check our accuracy. If you carry this type of pistol or use this kind of pistol, you really want to practice that double action trigger press on that first shot, because many people will just come out here and they'll shoot the gun in single action and really won't work on that double action pull, and that's an important thing to master. Let's get to shooting right now. Okay, 5 yards from our target. We're going to work our double action trigger. Give me a chance to kind of get used to the trigger. It's long, but it's very smooth. And it's very accurate. So I've never shot this gun before, so we'll take a look at our target, but what I'm noticing is when I do my part, press the trigger straight back along the axis of the bore, we get good hits. Let's take a look. Okay, so there we are. This is 5 yards away, and again, I don't know this trigger, so I'm sure that if I continue to work on that double action trigger, I could get much better results, but that's pretty good from my standpoint. It's a long pull, but it's very consistent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shoot 5 rounds single action only. No problem whatsoever. Again, very good accuracy. Nice distinct reset. It is a long reset, but it is certainly distinct, so I do like that. Again, accuracy very, very good. We're going to shoot some more. Next thing we're going to do is transition. We're going to stay on the same target. We're going to transition between double action to single action and see what that looks like. Now is continue to shoot some accuracy drills, and again, I'm at 5 yards away. I'm going to work on just getting our hits right where we want them, get a nice tight group together. I'm going to shoot these in single action. And other than that last one, which is a flyer just to the right where we want to be, you know, really, really impressive. Let's deal with some steel now at distance and see how we do there. Okay, so at distance there, we've got some different steel out there. One at 12, 15, and then one at 35. Let's see how I do here with this. And you can see I'm not having any problem. I'm not dropping the mags because this gun belongs to a friend of mine and it's wet and muddy and rainy, so I'm saving his mags. Normally I just let them fall. So again, our steel out here that we have. Distance. Really, really impressive. Ergonomics of this gun are very nice. Again, a little big for my hands, but the way in which it feels, and it's sort of a natural pointer. The fact that it has an outstanding double action trigger is just phenomenal. So as I'm coming out and I'm pressing through, where the gun breaks or where that trigger breaks is just really smooth and consistent and much better than many others that are out there. And again, this is the Elite, this is the Elite II, the Brigadier. So this is really kind of their higher end gun, and the results in terms of performance and accuracy are really outstanding. Okay, so we've got our steel out there at 15 yards. See how we do. No problem whatsoever. Very accurate, very easy to get those hits on target. Really liking this Beretta Elite II, the Brigadier. Okay, we got some steel down there. We'll see how we do. Very, very nice gun. No problem whatsoever getting hits on target as we just came across. Very easy to shoot this gun. Extremely accurate. I'm really impressed.
Stop! Drop the weapon!
Well, folks, we're back from the range, and that's it. This is the Beretta Elite Brigadier 9mm. Really enjoyed this. Just had a great time on the range, and I think you'll see with the video we were able to really put the gun to the test and just able to get hits on target. Everything about this gun feels great. Generally, I don't shoot a lot of double action pistols, but this is one I wouldn't mind owning for sure. Fantastic trigger, both in double action and in single action mode. Very accurate. The grip, in terms of its feel, the way it really kind of melds in your hand and locks in there, were just fantastic. So shout out to Greg for use of this gun. Greg, thank you so much. This is absolutely wonderful. Also, thank you for watching. Finally, as always, stay safe.